Today is finally the day that I get to legally 100% drive my S15 on the road, and not just any road here in Japan, the one gun. I don't really know what else to say because I'm way too excited. Just waiting for Oka-chan to get back to the truck. We're filling out the paperwork, we're getting the customized number plates, and then we're putting the R33 on the truck. I'm abandoning the 33. I'm trading it in for the S15. Not really. And then it's time to drive the S15. Oh yeah, it's party time now, guys. Getting this thing off, putting it over there where it's gonna get its plates, and then we'll bring mine and put it up there. Also, how awesome is this truck? I want one. I just love the remote control. I think that's my favorite part. And we're free. We're off the truck. Now, the place where I have to bring this car over where you get the number plates, because Oka-chan's inside doing all the paperwork now. He's such a champion. So we just parked the S15 in this section, and there's this old Porsche here. It's pretty rad. Oka-chan's now gonna get the plates, everything will get put onto this, and then the guy will come and put his special seal thing on the number plate. So for now, back to the loader, we gotta put the Skyline on. So I got the Skyline up on the tow truck now, and man, I love this truck so much. Seriously cannot wait to get one of these so that I don't have to, you know, worry and stress about potentially crashing my car at the track and then having to call a tow truck to take me home. It'd be so much better when I own one of these and I can just take my cars with me everywhere. It'd be even better if I had a double loader, like the ones that Naoki has where you can fit 2 drift cars on the back. Those are sick. All right, we're good there. Yo, that's a pretty nice Subaru. And then over here, yo, no way, I've already got my plates. So if you guys don't know, 840 is Yashio. That's what that means in the Japanese kanji. And 840 is also the name of Oka-chan's race team. All right, so we just gassed up, and I cannot tell you guys, like, it feels so weird but good at the same time to be behind the wheel of this thing out on the street for the first time. Now we haven't finished doing our tune and settings and stuff, so I can't go above 5,000 RPM on the one gun, but still enough to have fun and kind of get the feel of the car and just enjoy it, you know what I mean? Then we're gonna head all the way back to Yashio. We're gonna do some settings and tune stuff today, get this thing dialed in so we can take it for a bit of a rip, hear that wastegate spool, you know, and turbo spool. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess, I can't even speak. Anyways, let's go follow Oka-chan and get to the one gun. So we had a bit of a fun drive on the highway, and Oka-chan loves his Chinese food. So we are in Chinatown here in Yokohama. Nakasuita? He's a man of many, of less words, of minimal conversation. But we're gonna go find a park in this really skinny, crazy, I don't even know why we're driving in Chinatown. Such a wide car. All right, we're gonna park, and then we'll go get some Chinese food. So we're in this pretty chill Chinese restaurant. We're the only ones in here because it's so early for lunch. I guess it's 10:50. Well, it's really like 11, which is a pretty early lunch. And we're getting a beef kind of curry with Chinese soup, which is pretty cool. So this is what Oka-chan recommended to have, and he got the same thing. He says every time he comes here, it's amazing. Oka-chan's recommendation was amazing because that was the best beef curry I've ever had. And check out that view, guys. That's Skytree right there. So cool. If you don't know what Skytree is, it's essentially the tower they built to replace like Tokyo Tower, the old version, and it's essentially for TV and radio transmission tower kind of thing. Anyway, it's pretty cool. We're obviously heading back to Yashio now, and I already feel super comfortable in the driver's seat of this car. It feels so good, and I can't wait to take this thing for a shakedown on the 16th. I do know Oka-chan has plans to get this thing literally painted and bodywork done before then, so It's a little bit insane. He works very quick and I love that. But I also noticed while I was following behind Oka-chan that his truck has the same number plate numbers as me, the 840 for Yashio. And I wanted to explain that a little bit better. So the kanji, the Japanese symbols for 840 literally can also mean Yashio. So that's why Oka-chan's race team is called 840 Racing. And that's why whenever he competes in drifting competitions, his number on the side of his car is normally 840. So being a member of Yashio Racing, I thought it was only best to make sure I get the same number and rep it in Yokohama. So that's why I got the 840 plates. Now, we're pretty much going to get back to Yashio. We're going to probably, like I said, do the setting and the tune on this. Then we'll line the Skyline. We got a lot of things to do. We also got to start prepping this and getting some things off it and whatnot for the paint work. So it's going to be fun, and it looks like we just hit a fair bit of traffic. So we just got back to Yashio factory. We unloaded the Skyline, and look at this. My S15 and Oka-chan's daily S15 in the front there. Oh man, loving life right now, guys. I think it's at this moment, like being able to drive the S15 for the first time, we got the plates and everything. It's at this moment that I've probably, I've just really realized, I really am living the dream. Like, it's insane how hard I've worked for this, and we're still not even there yet, but like this is just the start of it, you know what I mean? Moved to Japan, I had this insane dream of getting involved in drifting over here and getting to competition like in D1 and stuff, and we're just at the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to get done. I can't even speak right now, but I want you guys to know that I'm really only here because of you guys. I would not be in the position that I'm in today if it wasn't for you guys always encouraging me, commenting in the comment section, and just like sending me those DMs on Instagram, especially on my off days. It's so good to have such an incredible audience like you guys, and I'm so pumped because if this is the tip of the iceberg, then really the sky is the limit, and there's some really cool stuff that's about to happen. Oh man, I'm pumped, guys. Tell me in the comment section if you're pumped too. I'm also feeling super grateful for y'all. So, okay, so it's been a while since I picked up the camera because I've been so busy, but we just got back from a little bit of street tuning in Mexico, of course. And we're just checking over a few things. Oka-chan's going to make a few changes to the AFRs to add a bit more fuel, take a bit of fuel, duty cycle kind of stuff off the table. And then also some timing things, get that idle kind of idling much nicer as well. But this thing is stupid fast, like a lot faster than my Skyline, and it's scary. So yeah, I think it could also just be like the profile and the chassis different, being, you know, how the Skyline's a much heavier, kind of bigger car, and it feels a little bit slower when you're like on full boost. But this thing is nuts. It definitely gives you a feeling and a sinking in your chest. It's insane how quick boost comes on too. So this thing's going to be fun. So as you can see, Oka-chan's making some changes now to the map and the tune, get everything dialed in so that when we come off throttle and stuff, we don't have any issues with the car duping down a lot in idle. It's really amazing what he does. He literally goes in, takes the car out for a rip, knows exactly how the car is supposed to handle and everything, then comes back in, makes the changes, goes back out again, makes sure it's doing what it's supposed to, then works on the next thing and just kind of goes through everything. It's kind of epic. It's my favorite moment when there's a Skyline in Yashio factory going against the grain. Oh man, I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of this girl. I'll drift her till she becomes just a crushed block of metal if I have to. So while Oka-chan's making some more adjustments to the tune, you guys probably have seen this blue drift button in my e-brake, and it's been causing a lot of problems. It's actually stretched out a fair bit. So we're throwing this in the bin, and we're putting on one of these fresh Yashio factory spin turn knob is what Oka-chan calls them, but these things are epic. I wasn't expecting that to just do that on me. We'll put it in first so it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, these things are epic. I love them. They've got a little knob on the end so they don't have this kind of thing, and you just flick it out just like you would. Now, I'm not gonna flick that out right now because the actual whole button came off the rod and I've just glued that on. So we'll wait for that to dry before I try to flick the e-brake back out again. But for now, I'm pretty happy with that. So I've let the glue dry now on the button so the button's not falling off, but it's even when I pull this out now and reef it up, it still doesn't engage properly. So there's something wrong with the mechanism in this handle. So what we're gonna do is completely remove this one and steal one from our parts car S14 over here, because this one's got a good one that actually has never had a drift button installed. So it's a freshie, it's a virgin. I'm gonna get this one ripped out of here, which is pretty easy. It's actually only like 3 bolts. It's just got One 12mm there, another one there, and then a 10mm there to take the cable off. And then we are good. Oh, and also a little plug there for the handbrake light. And then we can put that in the S15. If you guys don't know, S14s are relatively, a lot of the parts are interchangeable between the two. In fact, the chassis width and all the parts, like chassis-wise, are identical to the S14s, which I previously didn't know, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, obviously just mainly the body shell is kind of different. Classic naive Sam. I bet you all of you guys who own S chassis and have dealt with the e-brake before, in that last clip we're all like, oh boy, he's in for a rude shock. Cable is literally like welded and riveted in the back there, so got to undo there to get under the car, and then disconnect the cable from on there. Looks like this is all one piece here. So not as easy and as quick as I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. Whoever said that was the case when it came to cars in general though, right? Am I right? Am I right? I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm always right. Well, my wife would disagree, but I'm ranting. I'm just a bit annoyed. All right, so Fukasawa-san's now done with the alignment on the 33, just as I finished with the side brake, or handbrake, e-brake, whatever you want to call it, wherever you're from in the world. Put that down. But we got a working e-brake here now. Beautiful. Look at that, all from the donor parts car, the S14. Oka-chan's now getting up to jump in it. He's literally been sitting in that seat waiting for me to finish this whole time. So hopefully everything goes well for him right now. He's having a bit of trouble because the 740 cc injectors from Nismo, they have a bit of, it's a bit difficult to get the idle perfect. So it can be a bit of a pain. Probably want to move that so he can actually get out. That would have been funny. Anyways, I'm going to lock up the S14 and put some chocks under this because this doesn't even have an handbrake anymore. But some of you guys were asking like how bad the body was on this, and I figured I'd show you. Hopefully the camera can pick it up. But there's literally holes right through here. Wait for it. There it is. Look, straight through. Here too. Like it's all, yeah. This thing, unfortunately, it's yeah, like I said, going to the scrapyard, but you know, the fenders and doors and everything like on the outside of the car's fine. You should see the chassis lines in the engine bay. I've never seen anything rust like that. It's literally probably just been in like up north in Hokkaido or something, and the snow and the salt's just gotten everywhere. Okay, so we're back at the workshop after that little quick street tuning session, and oh boy, is the S15 crazy fast. It feels so much faster than my Skyline, it's ridiculous. Anyways, you might be wondering, why am I grabbing this old Vertex body kit and stacking it up here? That's because Oka-chan doesn't want this. We're taking it to Up Garage, get some cash monies for him. He's gonna come with me too. I don't think he's ever been to Up Garage, believe it or not. Just because, I mean, why do you need to go to Up Garage when you're Oka-chan of Yashio factory? I don't know, but anyways, I don't think he's ever been, so he's gonna come with me, and we're just piling on the parts. As well as last time I went, the last 2 times I went, I completely forgot about the shot-in old blue bonnet or hood here, so we're gonna take that as well. I'll quickly untie that. We made it in one piece. Oka-chan's just checking his phone. I'm gonna go in and get the ticket. Place your bets now, guys. How much do you think we're gonna get for a Vertex body kit with no rear bumper and the showed-in FRP hood? Let's find out. It's so weird coming in here and seeing my old body kit up on the wall. It's kind of funny as well because I haven't sold anything yet, so just got back to Yashio, and if you guessed just shy of $400, you were right. You win a free look at Oka-chan's competition car. There you guys go. I was hoping for a little bit more for Oka-chan, honestly, because I was like, oh, because it's a Vertex kit, we should get more money, right? No, we didn't. They really scumbag you, like they lowball you hardcore. I mean, they've got to make money somehow, right? And I mean, they're going to sit up on that wall for probably a year before anyone's going to buy them. So I get it, it's fine. Anyways, I think what's going to happen now is we're all wrapping up here. We're going to close the workshop, and I'm going to go out to dinner with Oka-chan and his family again, which is always a good time. I love hanging out with those guys. So I think the next clip will be me driving the Skyline home, and then we'll wrap things up. Okay, it is super late. It's about 1:30 in the morning. I got home about 2 hours or so ago, and I've just been going through and editing the video and going through sorting out footage. And I'm actually pretty happy with this video. I've gone through and watched it a few times, and I get like butterflies in my stomach just looking at where I am now and how I've got this S15. I have this amazing mentor who's then gone and sponsored me with his company. Like, it is absolutely insane where I am now compared to where I dreamed of maybe one day getting to this point and more. Obviously, like, my end goal is like D1 FD and that type of stuff, but just the fact that we're already here is just insane to me. And I know I said this before in the video, but I just want to say a massive thank you to all you guys, especially the people that support me over on Patreon, buy my stickers and things like that, which, by the way, quick plug, links are in the description. But yeah, guys, like, if you have any questions or anything you want to say, please throw it down in the comment section. If you don't believe me, sometimes I do reply to comments and I do read every single comment. I even sometimes reply to haters and have fun trolling them back and doing things for the memes, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm really exhausted and I don't really know what I'm supposed to say here, but I do want to say and end on a massive, massive thank you and a huge appreciation for Okamura-san at Yashio Factory and everything that he's done for me. And I'm sure he's going to continue doing more and more for me. And I'm just so pumped. Anyways, guys, I hope you're pumped as well. S15's going off to get painted tomorrow. So maybe in a week, 2 weeks or so, we'll have that thing back and we can do the big color reveal. I'm not sure if we're going to get some footage of the car getting worked on either for paint and body work. I'm still sorting that out to see if that's going to happen, but it'd be sick to get a good time lapse of it. Anyways, tell me what you think again in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and share some videos with your friends. Let's grow the channel. Peace out, guys. Ciao, mata.